All right. Hello and thank you for tuning in. Sorry.
Wow. I like how the eye contact you made during that whole time.
I was nervous the whole time. I was trying something new, but it didn't work out.
Well, Kenny, since it's the last episode of the season,
yeah.
Why are you trying something new?
Yeah, I guess old hat.
Yeah.
Hello and thank you for tuning in to another episode of TGIF Renegades.
Oh, coming at you today. Do you like that?
Is that our new intro song for next season?
Coming at you today.
I am Kenny.
I'm Alex.
And we have a show lined up for you. Sometimes I say a great show.
You're just going to say a show this time?
Yeah. I'm uncertain where this one's going, so... this week our episode is titled DJ Tanner's Rock Video. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory what that would be about. But what song do you think she would be singing in this?
Something by the Bangles.
Okay.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Do you think she'd be doing... I think she's singing the... This is what reminds me of... I hear this song all the time. Think we're alone now.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And every time I think of DJ, that's what I think her rock video would be. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. Yeah.
I say that saying a lot. If you know what I mean.
So it turns out you're not allowed.
So, hey, I want to apologize in advance.
Okay.
I had some barbecue chicken. So my breath is like really barbecue-y chicken right now.
Well, I had some flaming hot chicken, like chicken fries.
That's crazy because with my barbecue chicken, I had flaming hot chips, and I'm not lying. I got that bubbly gut going right now.
Hopefully it stays.
A lot of farts in this episode.
Hopefully it stays in our guts and not.
Yeah, because the bathroom doesn't work in the studio. Still trying to get that fixed.
So if we hear only one person talking for a little bit, the other one's probably in the shitter. All right, I'm moving on here. We're going to be reviewing the last episodes, not the last.
This is the last ever.
The last episodes of the first season of Full House and Family Matters.
We made it!
We made it a full season.
Full season.
Oh, it took like 2 years. We'll give you some trivia, I think. There's probably something on the mind of Alex in these episodes. We're also going to give you a little bedtime story.
Little sleepy sleep. Little bedtime story. My breath, I can't handle my breath.
Right we got to get some beer in that.
Yeah.
In that thing. With that said, it's time to crack open a beer. I can't get.
Oh, your little fingers hurting.
And we'll get into this because it is TGIF. You all right?
Yeah. Good. I'm good.
I don't smell it over here yet.
Good.
But
thank you. So I'm excited, Kenny.
Yeah.
The final 2 episodes. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Final episode for both shows.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see where we're going to start here. What show we're going to start.
We're going to start.
No, I'm not done talking.
Sorry. I like to try and cut you off.
I'm just excited, Kenny.
All right, we're going to start with.
Yes.
Oh, God damn.
I couldn't find my shoes.
So you're barefoot, your breath smells like ass.
Yeah.
And you're probably going to be farting it up in here.
But my hair looks good.
Does it?
I don't know. Does it, Kenny?
Well, I was staring. All right, we're starting with Full House.
Okay.
That's what we did the very first episode, so...
Yeah, pretty much you've done it the whole season.
Pretty much.
Jeez.
Season 1, episode 22. Or if you're viewing on Hulu, you have to scroll down all the way and it takes forever.
Oh my gosh, it took so long.
I've tried even to go to season 2, episode 1 and just press up and then you go up to like
And if you're watching on Hulu, I'm getting so tired of that Tom Brady commercial.
Yes.
Where
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna go, Tom? Gosh, that commercial kills me.
Yep. Well, DJ Tanner's Day Off
Yeah.
is our title. The date on this was May 6th, 1988. IMDb rating 7.3.
7.3. Okay.
And if you are a stat nerd such as myself, I got some stats for you to come later on.
Okay.
On that 7.3 rating.
I'm intrigued. It's kind of so it's her day off. I'm guessing. Well, I know. I shouldn't say guess. She skipped school.
Right.
Faked sick. So
Yeah.
this is where I feel like I learned how to fake sick.
Yeah, right.
So,
Going back a couple episodes.
Glad they taught us this.
Yeah.
Going back a couple episodes. Yeah.
It went very well for us in our lives.
Yeah.
This episode opens with DJ in her room dancing and singing a Stacy Q song. Don't make a fool of yourself.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't. I'm not going to try and sing it.
Nope.
I don't remember it, and I don't know who the hell.
Don't make a fool of yourself.
I don't even know. It's like I know nothing by Stacy Q. It was just a low.
She was cute.
It was like a low level celebrity that they could find that could get on the show. I don't know. She does like some wannabe sexy moves.
Oh,
and like an
okay.
ow.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
It was weird, awkward.
That's really awkward because she's young.
Yeah.
Doing that.
She probably worked on those moves for her cousin Steve. So Kimmy Gibbler walks into her room, and
she had headphones on, right?
No, she had a tape player or whatever.
That red tape player,
yes, because it was by her bedroom door, and she's dancing over between, like by the window, by the bay window there. Is that a bay window?
Yeah, actually, I think that is a bay window.
Yeah. Kimmy walks in and is like shocked to see her dancing and singing. It's like, really?
I feel like that's all these kids do.
But why? You walked in randomly and then you're like, whoa, what are you doing? Like,
isn't that what they all do?
She thought she was alone now.
Yeah. Obviously, Kimmy, that house, nobody's ever alone.
No, you should never
Everybody
assume.
just walks in.
So she shuts the music off while DJ was singing, and then DJ, like, all embarrassed, she's like, and she's like, oh, like, you don't do this.
Like, no, Kimmy does.
I'm sure Kimmy does worse.
Oh, like, you don't do this?
Kimmy's like,
not
like you are.
Yeah, you weirdo.
Kimmy hands DJ a note saying she is out of school for tomorrow. DJ reads the note, which states her parents want her to skip out on school because of their family rabbit having babies, and she should be there to see the miracle of life.
Wow.
That's a pretty intense note there.
Yeah.
DJ's surprised that Kimmy's mom would write a note like that. But it turns out Kimmy's older brother wrote it. That's why it's so weird.
I mean,
it can't be
not that bad.
I guess, but couldn't you just... Hell, if I were the older brother, I would say, Kimmy can't come to work, or can't come to school because it's bring your daughter to work day.
Yeah.
Or like some...
We're going on a family vacation.
Yeah. But...
Why back then? Like now, kids just leave school no matter what. It doesn't... Nobody gives a shit.
Right.
Back then, it was like, the police are going to come and like...
Right.
Like, now kids are like getting off school so they can go get Mickey D's with their mom, you know?
Yeah.
God.
So now it is explained that Kimmy can go to the mall and get Stacy Q's autograph.
Oh.
Stacy Q. She's so rad.
Oh.
So rad. I think I say that a couple times this episode. So now Stephanie enters the room. Oh, what?
How old is Stacy Q?
I have no idea. We do see her later.
Yeah.
I don't know how old she is,
I mean,
though.
Is she hot?
No, I didn't think so.
Okay.
She looked weird to me.
Okay.
But Stephanie enters the room, and she annoyingly asks to play, like, if she can play with them. And that part had nothing to do with anything. I included it, but it, like, that was it. Like, she asked to play. They made, like, some rude comment, and then, like,
That was it?
moved to the new scene. It was so weird.
Can I play with you guys?
No. No, get out of here, you twerp.
Oh, that was like... Oh, she said twerp. That was so cute.
Right. Now, don't quote me on that. I don't know if it was twerp. I don't want anyone mad at me that I said.
I'm saying it was twerp.
It might have been. It probably was.
Get out of here, you geek
burger.
Geek burger.
With cheese. No, that needs an Urkel.
Yeah, that's
cheese.
with cheese.
New scene. Danny yells up to the girls to hurry down and say goodbye. They're always, hey, come here and say bye.
Yes. I'm leaving.
Joey's big day. Joey's big day. Come on, guys. Come on, I gotta go somewhere. Bye.
You're so right.
It's just chaos here. No one can be alone, and everything is just.
Does anybody just chill the fuck out and just relax?
I was just gonna say, no one can just walk up and say goodbye like quietly. They have to yell it, but then. If they say it quietly, they're barging into somebody's room to say goodbye.
Yeah. Like, hey, like, nobody can call up, be like, hey, I gotta go to the grocery store real quick. I'll be back in a little bit.
Right.
No, it's like, everybody get their ass down here. Let's give some hugs, kisses.
God knows what else.
Jesse's going to get a prescription. He'll be back. It's like, you know?
His stuff is flaring up again.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Anyways, Danny, Joey, Michelle, and Uncle Jesse are all downstairs. Danny has given them phone numbers for while he is down in L.A.
Oh, okay. Well, it's
no bigger deal than just a trip to the pharmacy. However, it just seems so chaotic to me.
Yeah. Hey, I'm leaving for L.A. If you want to say bye, just come down.
Danny has a huge list of emergency numbers. And after being made fun of a bit for the huge list, he says he's a little nervous since it's his first night away from the girls.
Is that true?
Well, I think it's his first night where he's leaving the house.
Oh, okay.
Because we've seen them go do like an overnight thing.
So literally,
when he was banging the boat lady.
Boat captain.
Yeah.
So I swear, every episode, somebody's like, out of here.
Yeah.
Like, this is somebody's first time gone. This, like, what the hell?
We find out a little bit later that he's going to cover a surfing competition.
Oh,
in
cool.
LA. The girls rush down to say bye and that they'll miss him. He hugs them all, saying he'll miss them. And then he, in like this like flow of hugging and kissing, he hugs Kimmy. And Stephanie says, Daddy, take it easy. You're hugging other people's kids.
Yes, okay.
He informs that while he's gone, Joey and Uncle Jesse are in charge, and that they should be on their best behavior.
Right.
Not the guys, but the girls.
Girls.
Which, no, they didn't know that Uncle Jesse and Joey are going to be in charge. The girls say they won't let him down. As the guys take Michelle and Stephanie upstairs.
Why do they have to go upstairs?
I don't know. Uncle Jesse...
Sorry, I'm asking a lot of questions.
It's all over the place already. We're not even that far in. Uncle Jesse already is being like a pushover as he's going upstairs with them. Because Stephanie...
Why, he wants to get up the stairs first?
No, not pushing.
Oh.
Push over.
Oh, okay.
Because Stephanie says something like, well, Daddy's gone. Can I stay up 15 minutes later? And Uncle Jesse's like, no. And then he does a yes.
Oh, yeah.
DJ asks Danny if he wouldn't mind her getting an autograph of her favorite singer, Stacey Q. Of course he says he doesn't mind if she gets her autograph. But then she tells him it would require skipping school. And Danny's like, hell no.
Hell.
No, he didn't say hell this time, but
no.
It was a big no. And she gets all mad about it, saying that Kimmy can skip, why can't she? Danny says, he like looks over at Kimmy or something. He goes, I don't know why Kimmy gets to skip school, but there are a lot of things about Kimmy I don't understand. and then she like smiles at him and waves. It's so stupid.
Weird.
Why are you waving?
Weird.
DJ says, if I don't get this autograph, I'll die. He doesn't really care. I think he says something like nobody's died over that.
Yeah.
But hugs her goodbye. And Kimmy says sorry to DJ. And DJ says, this isn't over yet.
To Danny?
To Kimmy.
Oh, yeah.
Danny
okay,
left.
Okay.
Danny left after they hugged. And so then it was kind of, sorry.
That would have been really like, Danny leaving and this isn't over yet. I'd be like, oh, shit.
Danny's like, on second thought, I'm going to stay. After a break, commercial break, after we see Tom Brady's commercial. We're with Uncle Jesse in his room playing the guitar.
An electric car you will be driving from Hertz.
Oh, I might have to change how we're getting to Chicago. No, we're with Uncle Jesse in his room playing guitar. DJ walks in just as the song ends, and he thinks it's horrible.
Can we please start a chart next season of how many walk-ins we have?
Yes.
No.
This is the drinking game. That's a drinking game right now.
How many times you walk in?
Yeah.
Love it.
We're at like 3 right now.
Mm-hmm.
DJ walks in just as the song ends. He thinks the song is horrible.
Right.
I can't remember what it was. I should have wrote it down, but I didn't. She says she loved it. She says, I think you're so talented.
Wow.
You're charming.
Whoa.
Good looking.
Wow.
Great head of hair.
Holy smokes.
Not as good as Alex's head of hair.
That's, I really like DJ now.
He knows she's wanting something, obviously. She wants to do an essay. She says she wants to do an essay on the person she admires most. And she picked him. So he's all flattered.
Right.
Of course. She asks him, like, some probing questions about him being, like, a badass little kid. She asks him, like, how he skipped school when he was a kid sometimes. Like, I'm sure you skipped school sometimes. He goes into this great story about skipping school to see the Rolling Stones farewell concert.
Oh.
Then he has to decide, he has to figure out which farewell concert it was. Was it their fifth or whatever it was? And he tells how he ran the I'm sick scam with fever, cold hands, red eyes. He should have just skipped it and just done a constipation scam.
I don't know why he didn't do that.
He went through a lot of work when he could have just
said, hey,
pretended not to shit.
I'm constipated. I can't go to school.
She then asks how he made it to the concert if he was sick. And he explains that he convinced his mom he felt better, and she let him go back to school. But since the school wasn't expecting him, because she had called him in sick, he just went to the concert instead. DJ says, so since they weren't expecting you, you were able to get the autograph. I mean, go to the concert.
Oh. It's right then. I'm sorry I keep interrupting.
You really are.
But now, so the Rolling Stones concert was during the middle of the day?
Yeah, you're right. That's a little weird.
I don't think that's true.
I didn't even think about that.
What?
Yeah, what? And how long was the concert? Where you could skip school for part of the day, go to it, and then make it home by a time that they don't.
You would think that you would go to school half the day, try to leave around 1
to get to the concert.
Get to the concert.
And where the hell was the concert that he could walk to that? Or like, unless he was in like high school. But your point, in the middle of the day, and
That's
the length of the concert, what was he going to just see? Like 2 songs and then head out?
Head home?
I don't know. That's a good point.
Anyways, so we'll wrap back up into this. So she's scheming him.
Yeah.
To figure out ways to
lie. Yeah.
To lie back to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then she says, okay, thanks, Uncle Jesse. And she just starts leaving the room, and Uncle Jesse's confused because this was supposed to be a essay interview.
Yeah.
And he says like, well, what about the interview? And she goes, oh, what's your favorite color? And he's like, black. And she's like, okay. Black is his favorite color, though.
Black's not a color.
It is too.
It's a shade.
Oh god.
Is it a shade?
I don't know. Black. What color is the thing around the window?
Well, that's a shade. That's a shade. So I always thought black and white were shades.
I don't know. I guess some people might consider it that.
Sorry, us artistes.
I consider colors.
Yeah, right.
Black is a color.
Black is a color. Okay, fine.
But black is the essence of all the colors
together. Yeah. Wow. Somebody had an art class or two.
That's what Bob Ross says. New scene. Looks like it's probably the next morning. DJ is in the bathroom with a mat on her forehead, like a heating mat on her forehead to heat it up. She is holding popsicles, and she is breathing in onions.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
All right. Anyways, she gets the thermometer. She does it first, and it's like too high, and she's like, hospital, and like does something to make it cooler. Then she's like, whatever. I don't know. Calling the doctor. I don't know what she says. But then she gets it to 101, and she says that's the perfect temperature for staying home from school.
Sure.
You agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She moans and groans in front of Stephanie, and she like lays down. She went back to her room. She was in the bathroom. She walks into the bedroom. She didn't moan and groan and lay down in the bathroom. She lays down on her bed, and Stephanie like comforts her, and she's like, "I'll go get Joey." Joey!
Just yells.
Right.
Joey's all the way in the basement.
Right. Yeah. He comes
still hungover.
Oh shit! What's happening now with these kids? He throws his pants on.
You know, I laugh though because we've all been there.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
The hungover is fucking your
kids are yelling.
Oh shit.
My face.
Joey checks cold hands. She has a fever and a temperature of 101. Joey says he's calling school right now for her to stay home. And she kind of like, no, I have a test. And he's like, no, the test can wait. You're sick. And she played it up. She did exactly like Uncle Jesse told her. So now in the kitchen, Joey's cleaning dishes. So it's a little bit later in the day.
Yeah.
Stephanie, I assume, has went to school. DJ's laid down to take a little nap.
And where's Michelle?
Michelle is helping dry the dishes.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a stupid little teaching her to dry dishes, whatever. Get the baby applause of some sort.
Yeah.
And then DJ comes running down, all dressed and ready for the day. Looking normal. She says she's feeling great now. And as she's like booking it through the kitchen to the living room, Joey does a cop siren, like a... and he's on to what she's doing. We're like nervous because he says, I'm on to you. Uh-oh. He knows what she's about to do. He says something about how like she was feeling guilty, skipping school to miss out on that test. And so now she wants to go.
But she still doesn't okay. So
he doesn't like...
He's not understanding that she's trying to skip school.
Right. No.
Okay.
He thinks she had a guilty conscience that she faked sick to skip out on the test, and now she's doing the right thing. Of course, she says, I can't fool you. She's such a liar.
I know. She's evil.
And he goes on telling her she's right. That she can't fool him. And but then he says, but you're amazing and a classy kid, and I'm proud of you.
Perfect.
So now DJ's like, like feeling a little guilt
guilty.
from that. But she takes off to go and take that test. She's such a liar.
I can't believe her.
Was that the start of your chicken
Part. One part down. Phew.
Next scene, we see DJ and Kimmy at the mall. New place. We haven't been to the mall yet. They're approaching Stacy Q for the autograph.
Ooh, yes.
Like I said, Stacy Q, not a looker. I think if Stacy Q were hot enough, Uncle Jesse would have been involved in this part of the story.
That was going to be on my mind.
No, she's not an Uncle Jesse's girl.
No.
She's not a Jesse's girl.
Girl.
Stacy's but Stacy's
Yeah.
that's why it was in your head, because Stacy Q. So they get the autograph.
Perfect.
But I'll skip like there was an annoying, awkward conversation between them and Stacy Q, and a bunch of like in unison talking by her and by DJ and Kimmy, and like, she's so rad.
Oh my god. Wait. Yeah, no, go on.
Okay, they get out of the line, and they see Joey walking in with Michelle. They quickly bolt and dive behind a Stacy Q cutout.
Of course.
Yeah, and Michelle is like pointing towards the sign as if she might have seen something.
Oh yeah.
And like, so Michelle is on a baby leash. Have you ever used a baby leash?
No.
I would never use a baby leash.
That was like a 80s, 90s thing.
Yeah.
These baby leashes.
I'm not a fan of them, but after, like, when you see it,
Yeah.
or you see some kids and how they like run amok,
Yeah. It's
kind of nice.
It's kind of
It
nice.
might be kind of nice. But when he puts Michelle down, she's on the leash. She definitely sees DJ now and makes like she makes this like really cute surprised look. And then she like rushes over to the cutout to see DJ. And of course DJ is like trying to shoo her away. And now Joey has to go get Michelle because Michelle is now behind the sign.
Oh yeah.
So he goes to get Michelle, but he first is making some weird conversation. Do you remember this? The girl behind him. And he's like, I have to go get my baby. Can you save my spot in line? And he's, oh, it's not my baby, but it's...
He like dragged it on.
Yeah, it was weird. So he goes to get Michelle, and now Joey sees DJ and is shocked she's there. He says he was so impressed with her honesty that he was going down to get the autograph for her.
Wow. No shit.
Which is still, that's very nice. But
Yeah.
the fun of getting an autograph is more the meeting the person.
Right.
I feel like. I mean, I don't have a lot of autographs of people. A couple baseball players'
I
autographs.
got one autograph. That's it.
Yeah.
My whole life.
And
I didn't get it.
none of the autographs that I got, like, I was that jazzed to see the person. Like,
Right.
I stood in line, oh, I'll grab an autograph.
Huh.
But, like,
Interesting.
but,
Yeah. So you never stayed in line for an autograph?
I mean, at a baseball game, a
Okay,
couple lines.
yeah.
Yeah. But did you said you have an autograph?
Yeah. Mine is from Cliff Clavin from Cheers. But Megan's a huge autograph person.
She's an autograph nerd.
Yeah, she's a nerd. She always goes to
An autograph
Geek Burger, Geek Veggie Burger. Yeah, so
veggie burger.
I don't know why Cliff. So she's into horror like stuff, horror stuff. So anyways, I don't know what Cliff Clavin was in. Cliff Clavin, Cheers, mailman at Cheers. I don't know what he was in, but he must have been in it something. But he had the mailman, him dressed up as a mailman.
Oh.
He wrote it out to Alex. Keep growing those veggies and drink a beer.
That's funny.
So yeah, it was awesome. It's
cool.
my favorite autograph. I mean, because I I think you know this, but a lot of people don't. Cheers is definitely my number one show. I've seen it 6 times, 7 times.
Jeez.
From back to back.
Start to finish.
Start to finish.
Jeez.
Yep. So every 3 years, I rewatch the whole series.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just that
I get you.
that bugged me because I mean, although like you said, I guess it's different for everyone because like I would like an autograph of somebody that I like, but
Yeah.
it's not the same if somebody's like, "Hey, I got this autograph for you from your favorite. I met your favorite singer and got you this autograph." Like that's cool, but it's also like
So
I would rather meet him in person myself.
now my autograph was personalized.
Right.
So maybe
Joey was
a personalized autograph
yeah.
means more
Okay.
than
just Cliff Clavin,
Right.
Clavin,
right.
or Stacey Q
Yep.
on a thing. Okay, I get that. Yeah. So Joey probably had. Maybe that's why he's so mad. He had the perfect
Yeah.
line to have her
Yeah.
autograph for DJ.
Yeah.
You're an impressive, honest person,
Yeah.
or something. And
Now I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save this because about autographs.
okay.
I don't know if this will be a bedtime or what's on the mind
Okay.
because this deals with you too
Oh, dear
from
Lord.
childhood.
Okay.
So
All right. I'm interested. I hope you all are too. Like and subscribe.
all right, go on.
Anyways, Joey says, this is not cool, and that he trusted her. He takes the autograph from her, and then clips the leash onto DJ instead of Michelle, and says, "Let's go. Let's get out of here." Yeah, so and walks.
Wow, that's embarrassing as shit.
That would be.
Wow, good for Joey.
Yeah, that was.
Holy
If
shit.
she doesn't learn anything from that, then
That's
yeah.
good parenting right there.
After the commercial, we're in the kitchen with Joey telling Michelle it's a shame kids have to grow up. And some cutesy thing to like highlight Michelle, but anyways,
Yeah.
Uncle Jesse comes rushing in from work, all in his bug outfit, and he says, "What's the emergency I rushed home early for?" And Joey says it's that DJ skipped school for Stacey Q's autograph. And Uncle Jesse's like ticked that he rushed home for that. Joey goes on to tell him just what happened. He explains the entire plan, and Jesse realizes it was the exact plan that he told her. And now he realizes that like she played him.
Yeah.
Too. And
Wow.
They both call her at some point. They both call her a conniving little sneak.
Which is, they meant to say conniving little bitch. That's what
Right.
they meant.
So Joey says that they're in charge and need to figure out what to do about it. Uncle Jesse says his parents showed no mercy. To this day, when I go to visit my parents, I have to go straight to my room. No TV, no dinner.
Oh my gosh.
Why would you go to your parents at all?
Yeah.
So Joey says his dad would lecture him on and on until he basically beat the hell out of himself.
My.
So
Wow.
then they like try and do like a dad face, and
Yeah.
Joey's bad at it, and it was
Dumb.
just to make them buddy
Yeah.
making faces. The next scene, they're in DJ's room, and they're like doing the dad face.
Yeah.
She goes into a full like, she's like, "I'm sorry, I'm the worst," blah blah blah. Like she goes on,
Yeah,
like
sorry to-
yeah, but I think she's serious. Like
Okay.
she's not a conniving little bitch in this case.
Right.
I think she's seriously beating herself up over it. But now the guys do like a punishment war. Joey says, "No TV for 2 weeks."
Wow.
Jesse says, "No TV or music for 2 weeks."
Wow.
And Joey says like something like, "Well, I'll raise you then. I see you no TV and music for 2 weeks, and I raise you no friends for a month."
Whoa. Well, she only has one friend, so.
Right, yeah. But and another friend that she tried to stay the night over at.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
there's two friends.
2 friends. Okay, whatever.
No more sleepovers at 9 in the morning. But if you notice, Joey was quick to say, I'll raise you, blah, blah, blah. More gambling out of Joey.
he's always gambling.
Gambling and drinking.
Joey's like...
They stand firm on that sentence that they're giving her, and DJ says she understands and that she feels so bad and that she hates herself. Now the guys like feel bad immediately. Maybe she is conniving.
Yeah, I think it's so.
But Uncle Jesse pulls Joey aside and says they should probably not tell Danny, since like she feels bad enough.
Yeah.
And they agree they won't tell Danny, and then she's like so thankful and relieved that her dad won't find out about it. We switch scenes to where Joey and Uncle Jesse are reading a book to Michelle. It tries to like trick you that they're reading this book together, because the book is in front of Michelle. Like you can't see Michelle.
Yeah.
It's just the book. But it was like a kid's book, and they're reading it, and then like they pull the book down, and Michelle's
Weird.
there, and the audience like cracks up. Like
It was so weird.
Was anyone tricked by that? I didn't understand, but
So stupid.
yeah. Anyways, Danny comes home in a sweet Hawaiian shirt.
It was a pretty badass Hawaiian shirt.
And he's talking all LA like.
Yeah.
He's, like dudes and dudettes and all
He
this
just
stuff.
went to LA.
Yeah,
That's it.
for a night.
For a night.
He kisses Michelle, and then he goes, "Let me do that again."
Oh.
That was a good.
I like
good
that.
dad joke
I might
there.
use that.
Stephanie comes home from school and immediately says, "DJ, you look so much better." And the guys and DJ are all nervous because now Danny knows something is up. And they do a horrible job covering up the lie. I can't remember what they say, but they're like, "Oh, she wasn't feeling good, but she went."
This is a 24-hour bug.
Yeah.
Oh, then it would have been done.
Yeah. Now Danny starts questioning them a bunch, and there's more horrible lies about how she was sick, but went back to school, which isn't totally. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what happened in theory. But then Stephanie comes back because Stephanie said that and then left. And then Stephanie comes back in, and she like blows it again because then she says she gives DJ her homework since she missed school. The teacher gave me your homework because you missed school. And now Danny's like pissed.
Yeah.
And he gives the real dad face. And it's pretty stellar.
Yep.
He's got that down. Then all he says is, "Donna Joe." And she explains everything. Throws Uncle Jesse and Joey under the bus in the meantime.
Wow.
And now Stephanie gets all mad, saying DJ's a liar and made her a liar too. And she storms off. So Danny sends DJ to go upstairs and then lectures the guys about how he wants to know everything that's going on. And he expects them to be honest with him.
Yeah, I can't say much. Yeah.
I would agree with Danny on this. Tell him that his daughter is a lying, conniving little bitch.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's wagging his finger at them as he's saying all this, and he's yelling. And anyways, there's like a whole explanation about how they didn't want him to think they couldn't handle things without him around. Then there's a thing where the guys apologize and thank Danny for the lecture. I don't know. I can't remember how they do it. But anyways, up in DJ and Stephanie's room, Danny comes in to talk to them. He asks why DJ did what she did today.
Because she wanted Stacey Q's autograph.
Exactly. But yeah, she says exactly that. She wanted the autograph. He explains the worst thing is that she only cared about herself. And we get some
sentimental music.
Sentimental music.
Okay, go on, because, she cared about herself.
And he goes into how she did whatever she could for herself, even if it meant lying to other people and hurting other people.
Who's she hurting?
Well, she says she doesn't want to be selfish or hurt people's feelings.
Whose feelings?
I think she hurt Stephanie's feelings in this case. Or hurt Stephanie because Stephanie had to Stephanie lied to people at school and the teachers by agreeing that she was sick. I feel like I'm talking to like a brick wall here because you're the one that pretended to be constipated.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you know what probably happened in those days? You were home constipated. I probably heard that you were constipated, and people were like, "Hey, how's Alex
doing? Okay.
How's Alex doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, I really hope he's okay. I'm really worried about my friend."
I
so
hope,
now you made me
I hope
alive.
he can shit soon.
I hope he eats a bunch of chickens. So he has the shit again. But now that I am reading this, I'm feeling pissed off at you. You hurt my feelings 30 years
This
ago.
is ridiculous. It's not like she said she was dying.
I'm on my deathbed. That would be a little different, I guess. Anyways, she apologizes to him, and he says, "I know next time you'll think things through a lot more." He gives her a hug as Stephanie says, "Daddy, am I your favorite now?" And he says, "Yes." And DJ yells, "Hey!" He says he loves all three of them exactly the same, no matter what happens. They all hug, and he says, "Man, I wish Michelle was here. I love her the best." And the girls yell, "Hey," again, and they laugh, and that's the end of the episode.
All right. Wow, we sent everybody out on a real banger there.
That was no cliffhanging ending.
Season finale. We couldn't flip flop these.
I know. These two, this and the last episode should have been before the part 2 episode.
You would think.
Part 1 should have been.
Do we not know how to do that back in the day?
I don't know. It's or at least that 2-part episode should have been the finale. Even, you know, if you don't leave it at a cliffhanger of the to be continued,
Right?
You at least had a crazy long episode sort of finale.
You would think.
I don't know what they were thinking. This episode sucked.
Honestly, this probably top 2 worst episode so far.
It's 7.3 rating. Way higher than Sea Cruise, which was so much more entertaining to me.
I loved Sea Cruise.
I know. So what's on the mind of Alex?
You kind of spoiled it because on my mind it was like, why wouldn't she be like, "Hey, Stacy Q's pretty hot, Uncle Jesse. Me and you can go. I can be that cute niece that needs her autograph, and you can like bang her."
I can sit out in the.
Yeah, but then you ruined it by saying that Stacy isn't hot.
Right.
So
yeah,
there's no chance.
So now what's on the mind of Alex is that you're pissed at me that I ruined it.
Yeah, so I'm pissed about it. Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll do Full House trivia. The episode title is a take on the title of the 1986 movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
This?
Yeah, DJ Tanner's Day Off. Ferris Bueller. They just used the title.
Okay,
they didn't try and
say. It would have been a lot cooler if they would have like done a little more to it.
It would have been cool. Another trivia, the only known episode where poker terms are being used aside from the show's title. You know, the show's title is Full House.
Yeah.
But they say when they were doing the what their punishment will be, they say call and they say raise, and like they use those terms as in like poker terms, which when I read that trivia, I'm like, that's stupid. And I'm like, well, the show is called Full House.
Yeah.
It's just interesting. And then the other thing is a hell update.
Yeah.
Joey said hell. And so as of this episode, Jesse 7 times, Danny 2 times, Stephanie 1 time.
Wow.
Joey is now on the board with 1. And then Jesse said damn once. So we got...
Wow, good.
Jesse, for season 1, Jesse won by a landslide.
And DJ has never said a bad word.
DJ is still a perfect angel.
Potty free.
Yeah, and
I will not be. I will not be after this. After we get done with this.
The next episode of Full House is season 2, Cutting it close.
Oh, I like that.
All right, we're let's grab some beers.
Yeah.
We'll grab one of the surfboards that I'm sure Danny took home with him.
We're gonna hang 10 all the way to Chicago.
We'll catch a couple of sick waves. I don't know how the hell we're gonna catch some waves from San Francisco to Chicago, but we'll figure it out.
You want to tell me how I know? I'm just gonna like shit my pants all the way there. Then we'll
ride the shit wave all the way to Chicago.
The way to.
It sounds amazing, actually. All right. We'll go from San Francisco to Chicago.
I'll get those plungers for our noses or whatever they call them. Woo!
At least the beers, if you clean off the tops of
Well, I put them in Ziploc bags.
Oh, okay.
So we're all right.
Gosh. Disgusting.
My ass might not be okay, but the beers are fine.
That's a lot of shit to get you from.
So I'm glad we cleaned up a little bit.
Right. So, Family Matters, Season 1, Episode 22. The title is Rock Video.
Rock Video.
And no, The Rock does not.
He doesn't come?
He doesn't come in this one. But the date on this was April 27th, 1990. Are you thinking about The Rock now? The IMDb rating for this one.
Do you smell? I smelled what the Alex was cooking.
The IMDb rating on this one. What's your guess?
6.9.
6.6.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. More to come.
I honestly didn't think it was that bad.
Oh.
Okay, well, all right. You did.
I did think it was that bad. Well, I don't know if I think...
From Full House?
Yeah, from the Full House episode, this one should be in line. So
Yeah.
7.3 was the Full House. This should be a
6.6. Holy shit.
I know. So hold on to your...
Yeah.
Grab
Bear
a beer.
with us.
Yeah. Grab a couple of beers. Maybe smoke one while you're at it. I don't know.
You might as
Something
well.
to get through this episode. But the cold open, we see Carl and Laura on the back porch.
Back porch?
I think this might be the back porch's last hurrah
You
here.
think so?
I don't know how it goes.
Go on, because I know why. He probably got rid of that back porch.
Okay, so they're unpacking a bunch of camping stuff and saying they had a great family weekend in the wilderness. No phones, no distractions, no surprise visits from Steve Urkel.
No Steve.
No Steve. Urkel then enters saying, "Surprise!" Why every time they say his name? Is he like one of the Walking Dead walkers?
Yeah.
He hears his name and he's like,
gotta go?
But then he's there already. Like, he knows it's going to happen.
But see, that's what's funny about it, right?
Yeah. He asks if Laura thought about him while they were away camping. And she says, "Yes, every time I use the bug spray." As Urkel is asking Carl why he wasn't invited. It was a family trip. Why does he need to ask that? And why would Carl have to answer that? Just say, we went as a family. We didn't invite the random neighbor kids.
Yeah.
Anyways, Carl's saying they were overbooked. The forest was full. Like,
he's just coming up with all these excuses.
when he doesn't have to.
What
at
a good
all.
guy.
Yeah. Urkel compliments Carl's camping equipment. And Carl tells Urkel, but not to touch anything.
It's one out of, like, his camping is top tier.
Oh, yeah.
Camping.
Yeah. I would know nothing about camping stuff.
Yeah, me either, really.
I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
you camper.
Yeah, I'm living a little bit higher life than Carl Winslow is right now.
Right. But Urkel goes over to the door to help Carl take things to the garage when he trips on the ripcord to the blow-up raft. It starts to inflate, for some reason, Carl gets in it.
Yeah.
Like, now, was he trying to, like, keep it from inflating? I don't know, but he gets in it, and his acting in this little opening was horrible.
Yep, it was.
He just is, like, shaking and wobbling. Like, he made it seem way more chaotic than it actually was happening. Like,
it just slowly blew up the raft.
And I mean, like, okay, like that in the moment, you might freak out a little more than you normally would, but his actions seemed
so if it was me, I'd be like, oh shit, the raft is blowing up again. Damn it. I think there's more than enough room for this raft to make it in this.
I'd be quick surveying the surroundings to make sure it's.
And I'd be like, damn it, Steve. And that would be it.
Get the fuck out of my back.
Yeah. Not being freaking out like Carl. Yeah.
And then Urkel rushes back in saying, did I do that?
Is that the first time he says that?
No, he's said it a couple times. Okay. Not in his
They like zoomed in on him.
Yeah,
saying
it's getting to be his thing now. But now we.
But that's why I think Carl demolished the screen and porch.
Because he had to get the raft out.
Yeah.
He couldn't just deflate it.
He had to break the whole screen and porch just to get that raft out.
I don't.
That is a top tier raft.
But how do you deflate it to get it? How did he deflate it?
I don't know. I was actually trying to think, like, they made rafts. Like, that's like an old school method, right? Do they still do rafts like that where you just pull a lever and it inflates? I'm mind boggled by it. I am mind boggled by it. Where does the air come from? How does it, when you pull that lever, it just automatically blows up?
Yeah. I mean,
and then you deflate it and you can blow it right back up again?
Yeah, how do you deflate those? There's got to be
That's fine. Yeah, deflating it, I understand.
But so you're saying he had to demolish this whole back porch to get that raft out?
Well, that's my theory.
That's your okay.
But now, as I'm thinking, you could just unplug it and take the raft out. But those rafts, how do you blow it back? Like, what?
I don't know. We need to get a wilderness expert in here.
I want one.
Or we don't even need a wilderness expert. We just need somebody slightly smarter than us.
Yes.
All right. So now we get into the episode. First we got the.
Days go by. It's a perfect world for a harmony. And then they're all like, there's a fucking blanket sitting there, which I don't know why that blanket's in the living room with the whole family, and it looks like Eddie is little Richie's dad in the damn thing. It looks weird. But anyways, go on.
Yes. So the episode begins with Judy and Laura coming downstairs and into the kitchen. Carl's at the table crunching some numbers. Not crunching some cereal, but crunching some numbers. Laura asks if he's paying bills. He isn't. But they tell him he gets psycho when he pays bills. Which
we know.
We know. Apparently he's doing their taxes. And Laura sneaks back over to Judy and whispers, "Let's get out of here."
Yeah.
And they rush out, which I agree. I do I TurboTax.
Oh, do you? Okay.
And it's not so bad, but sometimes the kids will be talking and I'm like, God, let me just put these damn numbers in and figure this stupid stuff out. Yeah. I can't even imagine what it was like back in the day before.
Oh my God.
Before TurboTax, I'd be fucked, man. Harriet comes home from work. She asks him what he's doing. And he says this year he is doing their taxes. Of course, from what we've seen all season long, Harriet does not think Carl can do it.
Right.
Shocker. Shocker. His wife doesn't believe in him. Those forms are too complicated. Let a professional do it. I agree.
Yep.
I just agree because if I had to fill those forms, I can't even fathom what life was like.
Oh my
gosh. This time.
People are way smarter though.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. No, just let the computer do it for me.
God.
But yeah. He says, "Are you implying I cannot do a simple tax return?" And she says, "I didn't mean to imply it. I meant to say it straight out." So, she's so confident in her.
I love it.
In it. Carl already fired the man who did the taxes last year. They paid $200 to get a $100 refund. He says, "That man is a crook." And she says, "That man is your brother."
It's Calvin.
Yeah, Calvin, his brother. Carl again tells her he can do it. All he needs is a little peace and quiet. But Harriet explains she has already told Eddie his band can practice there. Just then, loud music starts up, right on cue.
Oh, yeah.
Over in the living room, we have Eddie on guitar, we have a drummer, a bass player, and Rodney
On keyboard. Oh, Rodney.
But we have Mother Winslow dancing to front.
She was dancing all right.
She's getting down.
And so, isn't that kind of weird? Like, hey, Eddie, can you tell your grandma not to, like...
Oh, they love her.
Yeah, they love her. But, I mean, like...
Just in general, wouldn't you think somebody would be like...
I mean, but she's so cool. She's such a cool grandma. Like,
yeah.
Maybe that's what it was.
She probably is the type of grandma that sits down and like is so encouraging and sits down and listens to him.
I'm sure she was like cracking beers and getting beer and stuff too.
Getting them beer?
Yeah. How do you think Rodney gets half the shit he does?
Friends with the Winslows. Friends with
Mother Winslow.
Maybe.
There's always debts to be paid though.
Oh, God. This is taking a turn that I don't want to. So Carl yells for them to stop and tells them they need to find someplace else. And they're too loud.
Way too loud.
And Mother Winslow says, "If it ain't loud, it ain't rock and roll." She says, "I'm going to get my tambourine and jam with the guys."
A tambourine for a rock show?
Hey man,
that's
slap
fine.
that thing on your hip.
I guess the boys do that though. Jesse and the Rippers.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll get you a beer. I'm gonna switch over to a little Fireball. It's the final.
It's the final episode. Might as well crack one open. So
Fireball. Better than hold on to your balls while you're riding rock.
Oh. All right, so now Rachel enters the living room asking what is going on. Apparently, we find out they're working on a rock video to submit to a local show. If it wins, then it goes to MTV, and they would win $1,000.
Wow. Pretty sweet.
This was back when MTV played music, by the way.
Right. That's pretty cool, though, right?
That is cool. $1,000.
I think they did things like that. I'm sure they did.
Oh, I'm sure. And Rachel now says if they are really serious, they'd let her write the script for the music video. God, yeah. Eddie apparently hasn't been paying attention over the previous 21 episodes because he says yes. But the catch is here, they need it by tomorrow.
Oh, jeez.
So no pressure, Rachel. Now Rodney chimes in saying they agreed to do the music video themselves and asks why Eddie is deciding to change things up now. He says it really in a whiny, bitchy
I'm a little disappointed in Rodney in this episode. He takes like a really bad back role.
Yeah.
Like he's really timid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. It's not the Rodney I know.
It's not the one that nerd.
Yeah.
Nerd. That's the Rodney we know and love.
Yeah. He'll tell Rachel, like, get lost.
Yeah. This is the same Rodney that invited the drug dealer to the party.
That's what I'm saying.
And he's like, why are you changing stuff? And he's like, because I wanted to. And he's like, oh, okay.
I mean, yeah. But if you've noticed, Eddie is a big man now. This episode,
he's getting huge. Like,
he is like not like fat, but I mean he's like, dude, I would not fuck with Eddie.
Right. Over the course of the seasons,
Yeah, this
between
season,
all
yeah.
Eddie's gotten tall.
Tall and like
just a
big.
large, yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
He looks like a man.
Yeah,
right now.
he looked like a little boy when it started.
Yeah.
Like I remember thinking, like I don't remember him
Yeah.
looking like a little kid, and now,
Right.
well, now I see why, because he didn't. He hardly looked like a little kid, because
Yeah, he is a man now.
So now Rodney's a little scared
Mm-hmm.
of him, maybe.
I mean, if you think about this too, because like Rodney seemed to be more in charge earlier on in this
Yeah.
season. Now, I mean, Eddie is like
getting
the
a little
man.
confident now.
Yeah.
The whole Bull Wesson situation put Eddie.
On top.
He got
Right.
a little stronger willed. Eddie explains that he put the band together and wrote all the songs, so he makes the decisions.
See? Right there.
He says, "Damn it, and I can kick your ass." I kicked Bull Wesson's ass. You
I-
saw what happened,
I'd kick your ass, Rodney.
bitch.
Which, I mean, for Rodney, this is like Rodney's dream, though. It should be, right? Because Rodney isn't like the main man. Like, he is a lackey, right? He's that weasel lackey that you
Well,
need in
does
a
he
group.
want to be a lackey or does he want to be a leader?
I think, like, he
just
needs to be that weasel guy that can get stuff done, but he needs a front man that's
Right.
big to,
Yeah, yeah.
like, make sure he doesn't get the shit beat out of him.
Mm,
That's what's
that's
this
true.
one. Yeah.
That's what Eddie is for him. Yeah.
Right?
So now Carl says for them to get out of his house, but after a little persuading, Eddie convinces his dad to let them practice in the garage.
Right. Garage band.
That works out well.
Yeah.
New scene: the garage where the band is, minus Rodney.
Yeah.
Eddie's pissed Rodney isn't there yet,
I'm telling
so this
you.
must be the next day. Urkel enters the garage playing his accordion. Eddie yells at him, but Urkel asks if he can audition. He says, "This looks like a polka crowd." Why would they look like a polka crowd? He starts jamming to Roll Out the Barrel.
Roll out the barrel.
I love that.
I love that song.
I'm
I'm gonna play it.
On what? Play it?
Yeah. I got a cassette tape in here.
Yeah. It's broken, but it's here. Eddie quickly puts a stop to him playing, rightfully so. Now Rodney comes in, and Eddie asks where the video camera is. Apparently, Rodney was shooting his documentary on the unsafe conditions in the girls' locker room. Then a couple of girls jumped him, smashed his camera, and threw him in the shower. And he says all that, and you're like, he's all like concerned sounding, and then he goes, "It was great."
Oh, I love Rodney.
So of course Eddie questions now how they're going to shoot the video, and Rodney says when they win the $1,000, they'll buy a new one.
Right?
How are they going to win the
Oh, yeah,
$1,000
that's right, yeah.
without a video camera?
I swear, I'm gonna name my next. If I have another kid and it's a son, his name will be Rodney.
Right, that would be awesome, actually. And if it's a girl, Estelle.
Yeah, I could
Or
do
just
that.
name her Mother Winslow.
Mother Winslow. Mother Winslow. I like that.
Oh, what a cute little girl you have. What's her name?
Mother Winslow.
All right, so Urkel chimes in saying he's the head of the audiovisual department.
Perfect.
Of course. At school, and he can use any equipment he wants. So he says, but since you don't want me to be in your band,
Oh,
of course Eddie now asks him to be the cameraman.
right. Which is perfect.
Yeah. And Rodney wants this put to a vote. Rodney's taking the bull by the horns. and
Yeah.
he's trying to get his
Not
say
the rock,
in.
but the bull.
Right, yes. The bass guitar man says, "I vote no. Urkel's a dweeb."
Yeah.
And if you listen to that guy's voice, I didn't think his voice was going to sound like that.
Yeah.
It was way deeper
It's-
than it was a weird voice, but I vote no. Urkel's a dweeb. And Eddie overrules it and says he's in.
Damn.
Eddie, the ball's on
What's
Eddie.
the band's name? Do we know?
We don't know.
Okay.
Maybe the Bracelets.
Ankle bracelets. That's a badass name for like guys,
Bracelets, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They're like, obviously ankle bracelets. You're in. You don't know. Did they do some crimes? So now they're all in ankle bracelets.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Right, yeah,
Or they just like wearing ankle bracelets like myself?
Like you.
What?
Oh,
Huh?
gosh.
You like those?
Don't show me your nasty. So, Urkel accidentally now knocks the mic down, making a bunch of loud feedback noise, and then he. It's so stupid. All right, new scene. Back to Carl doing the taxes. He's like freaking out, and Harriet pops over his shoulder, which startles him. And she asks how it's going.
Is he at that tiny little desk?
Yeah, he's at this like tiny. Is that like a built-in desk sort of thing? I don't know.
My parents actually still have something like that.
They do, don't they?
Yeah.
It's weird.
My mom uses it as like a glass case now, but it has a desk. Like when you walk in the house from the front door, that little glass case has like a desk that comes down.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's weird. It's a weird thing.
So,
But yeah, it's something like that.
yeah, he's at a weird little desk in the kitchen. And when she asks how it's going, he apparently has accidentally filled out the wrong form. Which I would do too. Yeah. But come on, Carl, just pay your damn brother.
$200.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mother Winslow comes down too, and when Harriet is trying to convince him to stop and get someone else to do it, Mother Winslow says, once Carl's made up his mind, it's best you stand back and let him fall.
Oh my gosh.
At least it wasn't
Does
a fact,
anybody realize that Carl pays for 8 people to be fed, does all these taxes, does everything, and let's still give him shit?
And they just shit all over him. They just ride the shit wave all over him.
You know a lot about that, don't you?
Yeah, I do now. So back at the garage, it was that scene. Just shit on Carl and then move back on. Back at the garage, Urkel has a massive camera set up.
Yes, he does.
And now you would just do it on your like iPhone.
Yeah.
Just or your Android, whatever. Just easy shots while you're texting. You can quick record
You get
something.
all that fucking shit.
Yeah. And he's looking through the lens. In rushes Rachel with the video script. She starts to explain it, and like she's like, the fog rolls in.
Sounds great.
Yeah, it did. And Eddie tells her the budget is only $20.
Holy shit.
So getting dry ice and all that stuff isn't going to work.
Yeah, which makes me think, I guess they didn't have fog machines back then.
Well, maybe they did, but they were like
really
insanely priced. You know, like, so you had to
do the dry ice.
The cheaper way is the dry ice and a fan, but the more expensive way was now I think it'd be the reverse.
I think it is, honestly. It's like $40-$50 for a fog machine.
Yeah.
And I think dry ice, like, to do a whole video,
yeah,
quite a bit of money.
Yeah. So now Urkel stands up saying, "Oh no, I already spent that on
what?
I already spent that on videotaping cheese." A videotaping cheese, $20. Why did you spend the budget on cheese? For yourself or for the band?
So he's using Eddie's money to buy himself cheese. Great.
For what? Just to eat the cheese or to put on a sandwich?
Or to get to be in the video.
Right, yeah. Anyways, Rachel has to make a few changes, cut a few corners. She goes, I guess the camel is out. Why the hell would you think a camel?
That's pretty sweet.
You had one day to write a script, but did you realize that you had to get the shit
stuff?
too?
Wow. Fog machine camel? Wow.
Yeah. But she rushes out to make her changes.
Which brings me to thinking, was she thinking of walk like an Egyptian?
Probably, yeah.
Thank you.
Rodney wants Irk to zoom in on his sick keyboard solo.
Yeah.
And the drummer wants shots of him twirling his sticks.
Who cares?
Notice he said sticks, not stick. He's like, after we're done with this video, can I use that thing to take a video of me twirling my stick? Anyways,
What about the other guy?
he didn't say anything. The bass guy, as I know, my dad's a bass guitarist. You're in the band. The bass guy just wants to have a good time.
Yeah.
is the point.
Right. Like your dad.
Yeah. You want to sound good, but you don't need to be front and center.
With all that drama. Yep.
Yep. And Eddie pulls Urkel over to talk in private. Eddie tells Urkel a bunch of instructions, but the main point is the video is only going to be of himself.
Oh, shit.
Close-ups of his feet when he's dancing, and his hips when he's moving, and his face when he's singing or whatever. So,
Wow.
yeah, it's a little interesting.
Yeah. He wants Steve
Yeah,
to do this?
yeah, oh yeah. And Urkel reluctantly agrees. He doesn't want to,
Yeah.
but because he thinks the rest of the guys aren't going to be happy. But he agrees, and he says, as Eddie walks away, he says, "This is going to be the biggest bomb since Howard the Duck."
Oh, yeah.
Did you see Howard the Duck?
Yeah. You've never seen
No,
how?
I've never seen
Oh
Howard
my
the Duck.
gosh, dude.
No, I haven't.
Where it's like this, like, guy in a, like, costume,
Okay.
and it's a duck, and then, I think, like, Howard, like, is trying to figure out how to live in the city.
Okay.
It's like a human duck type thing.
Weird.
Yeah, it's really weird.
I can see why it might have bombed.
Yeah.
It was a comic book, right? It was like a comic.
I don't know if it
sort
was a
of thing.
comic book or not, but
Okay.
I know the movie.
Okay. But after a commercial, we see the entire family and the band huddled around the TV. Rachel enters, so it wasn't the entire family.
Yeah.
Rachel wasn't there, but the entire family's there. Then Rachel enters asking what they're doing. And when told they are about to watch the music video, she's all upset because they went a different direction. Mother Winslow says, "Turn it up. I want to feel the bass in my face."
Huh?
The bass guy is like,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay."
No wonder he hasn't
Maybe-
been saying anything.
Maybe the bass guy is front and center. So it's we see the video and it's shots over and over of Eddie.
Yeah.
I am the Winslow King. It's like part of the song. It's not if that's the song that the whole band was working on. Why?
Why would these other guys do that?
Yeah. Okay, let's go jam out with Eddie in his garage. And
Talk
play
about
this
himself.
song. It's horrible singing, by the way.
Yeah.
Love Eddie. Love Eddie.
He's
Not a singer, no. His singing career would not have taken off.
Why we think this is a great idea for Eddie to be like in a band is
No.
beyond me.
Why Family Matters writers thought, hey, this kid can't sing very well, but let's have him
Put him in a band.
Let's have that be an episode. Everyone's not impressed, obviously, and Rodney shouts, "I can't believe it!" And Eddie thinks it's deaf.
Okay. I don't know that word.
I don't either. But Rodney questions why Urkel had the camera on Eddie the entire time. He's trying to turn it on Urkel.
Well, I mean, Rodney, you have made fun of Urkel his whole life. So,
That's true. Eddie at least shows Urkel some friendship,
Yeah.
but yeah. So Urkel tells them he was following Eddie's instructions. Now the band members are like pissed, and the bass player and the drummer leave. Eddie thinks Rodney is still on his side, but Rodney quits too. Eddie asks the family how it was, and everyone lets him have it. Harriet says, "That wasn't a rock video. It was a love letter to Eddie Winslow from Eddie Winslow." That's pretty
pretty
solid.
true. Yeah.
Everyone leaves the room, and Mother Winslow, Urkel, and Eddie are alone. And Eddie asks his own grandma. Eddie asks his own grandmother what she thought, and she says, "You know, I love you." and I would never say anything to hurt you. Good night.
Oh, dang.
I love that. New scene. We have to resolve this tax thing. So Carl's crunching away, and Laura's doing some homework, and Carl says he's done. We only owe the government $94,000. Harriet now enters and asks how it's coming. Carl says, "You will not believe how much we owe the government." Why would you believe that you actually owe that much? Harriet hands Carl a huge envelope and basically says she went to his brother anyways, even though he specifically said not to. He gets all mad. Then she says they're getting $700 as a refund.
Wow.
He drops to his knees and kisses her hands. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And that resolves our taxes.
Goodness.
I'm
glad we put that second story in this episode.
New scene. Seems like we need to resolve the band conflict now since we resolved the taxes. Eddie is in the garage sitting on a chair while Urkel is putting his video equipment away. Carl comes in asking how he's doing. And Carl asks Urkel to leave. And Urkel's like, "Oh, a father-son moment. I'll just tiptoe out." He then crashes. Why he needed to tiptoe out? Like, he then crashes into the rest of the equipment and makes a huge crash noise. Then he flips over all of it. He finally loudly leaves the garage. Carl looks back, shaking his head, and there's outside of the garage. Urkel goes, "It's just a scratch."
Oh my God.
But then the sentimental music begins.
Oh, guys!
This is your last hurrah for the season, guys. Eddie says, "I really blew it, didn't I, Dad?" And Carl talks about how being in a band is a group effort. He knows. He was part of Darnell.
He's part of Darnell's.
It's a group effort, but it's a group effort. You shouldn't hog the spotlight. Even if you wrote the song, it wasn't the right move. He says, when a man decides to go on an ego trip, he usually ends up traveling alone. Words of wisdom.
Wow. Yeah.
Carl suggests he apologizes to the band and it might resurrect them. Carl says, we all make mistakes. The important thing is that we learn from them.
Absolutely.
Carl.
Heavy.
That's heavy. Now, Urkel re-enters to get his tripod. He says, keep on, because they're in a moment where they're kind of, I don't know if they were hugging, but it's clearly a moment. And he goes, keep bonding. You won't even know I'm here. He walks toward the door again, and the tripod gets stuck on a rope hanging from a shelf, which knocks down the entire shelf. Oops.
God.
It would have been funny if the rope that he pulled the raft.
That's what they should have done.
Like he finally deflated
Kenny,
it.
that's a great idea.
Awesome. But anyways, new scene. It's nighttime.
It was still stuck in the.
Yeah, he's still in the first phase of demolishing that back porch.
Get that wrapped out.
But new scene. It's nighttime.
See, Kenny, damn it, missed opportunity for you. If we would have started with Family Matters, we could have taken the raft. You missed out on this.
Instead of either way, a surfboard over a shit
it would have been the same thing.
Or a raft.
It would have been the same shit ride.
Damn it, I did miss that opportunity.
We would have just not have been nuts to butts on the raft.
All right, this new scene is at nighttime. It appears the Winslows are about to eat dinner, and Mother Winslow is asking if Eddie still has an attitude problem about missing the video gig. He's still a man without a band, Carl says, I think it was
Okay.
Carl. Carl then decides they should all help Eddie with a new video to enter into the contest.
That's what you want, your whole family. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. You don't want your buddies,
Huh.
your close buddies. You want your family. The whole family's on board, minus Rachel. She has a little resentment towards Eddie. I can't remember what she says. Like, I can't work with him.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, pretty much. Now Eddie comes down and Carl asks his thoughts on it. And Eddie agrees, but he says only if Aunt Rachel rewrites the lyrics. She says she'd love to, so she was quick to forgive. Now we get a 2 weeks later tag across.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Across the old header, or across the whole screen, and the whole family is in the living room around the TV. And by the whole family, I mean everyone, actually. Judy and little Richie are there.
Oh, wow.
And also Urkel. They're watching, and the number 2 video just played. So we know all of however many videos, and we heard the number 2 video they haven't played yet. So they're down to the number 1 video. The winner of the $1,000 goes to the Rappin' Winslows.
No way.
They all scream and celebrate, and the video plays.
Yeah.
We get Mother Winslow scratching the records as a DJ.
Yeah. Go on, Kenny.
That's about the highlight of this music video. Mother Winslow at the start.
I just need people to watch this.
Yes, you have to
Yeah.
watch the final scene. The kids dance and sing. Rachel sings some like sweet chorus. I don't even know. Children of the future. I don't even
Yeah.
know.
That's literally what you would be singing.
And then Carl enters rapping. That was pretty good
I loved
too.
it.
But I only loved it because it was Carl. If it was anyone else, I'd be like, dude, that sucks. Harriet sings something at some point. Eddie dances and sings. All in all, it's just absolutely horrible.
Think about all those other contestants.
Yeah. Oh, that must have been a bad. They're like the people that voted on it.
Like, seriously?
It has to go to this one.
This is why you'll never see Rodney again, because he just drank himself to a stupor.
He's like, this one?
This one?
All right, so Family Matters trivia. Nothing crazy exciting, but this is the first episode in which we see Steve Urkel play his accordion.
Yeah. I was going to say, yeah.
Becomes a thing.
Yeah.
Also, the drummer was named Kyle.
Okay. Yep.
Did
he become a drummer?
The actor Bumper Robinson
I love it.
later plays a character on this show in season 3.
Cool.
He plays Daniel Wallace.
Okay.
The name doesn't strike anything with me.
You hate when they do this, Kenny.
It bugs me.
Yeah.
Was he that interesting season 1 that they needed to bring him back as Daniel instead of Kyle?
You got that deep voice.
No, that was the bass guy.
Oh, that was the bass guy. Yep, you're right.
This guy, I don't know what he did, but I don't know. But this is also the final appearance, not of Rodney. I mean, it could be. I didn't write it down if it is, but
final appearance
of Joseph and Julius Wright before replacing the new Richie in season 2.
No shit.
So little Richie, you'll see. You'll see season 2. Little Richie
is a kid.
Progresses in age rapidly in a year.
You know
more
what,
so than any other kid I've ever known.
This is a fact. I thought that was the same kid.
No, it's no.
Wow.
So a new Little Richie to come. The previous 2 just didn't cut they didn't.
Little Richie's cool. I like Little Richie.
Yeah, but the Wright twins didn't have it. They didn't have the it factor that the Olsen twins had.
Yep.
Let's see. So this is the final recurring credit of Jaleel White as Urkel. He now, as of season 2, he becomes main credits.
Yep.
So this is
cool.
Yeah. The next episode of Family Matters is Rachel's Place. So now We had Joey's place, and now we have
it's
Rachel's place.
It's a little different, though, Kenny.
Yeah, this is going to be
A
different.
little different.
This is season 2, by the way.
Yeah.
So that'll be next season.
It's dramatic.
No, I'm sure.
It's a dramatic episode. I'm going to tell you right now.
It's got to be. It involves Rachel.
So, yes. Yeah, it's true.
All right, so usually we would go into the Where Are They Now segment.
Yeah.
This week, so last week when I said that, I had you bite the candle.
Yeah.
And that didn't go so
well.
But this week, since this is the season finale for both episodes, as strong of an ending as both episodes
I feel bad for
were, I'm going to update the standings
Yeah,
of
do it.
everything. So the final standings between season 1 of Full House versus season 1 of Family Matters. Episode versus episode, Family Matters takes the W.
I figured. That's why I love Family Matters.
The final record is Family Matters
That's
outscored Full House 11 episodes to Full House's 8 episodes. And they tied 3 times on ratings.
Oh, that's cool.
The highest rated episode of Full House with a 7.5 was their pilot episode.
Wow.
Our very first show
Wow, okay.
was their highest, 7.5.
That's...
The lowest rated episode with only a 6.6 rating, whether justified or not,
It's not.
was Sea Cruise.
Which is so stupid. I don't understand.
Now, I will preface this by saying the ratings that I'm reading, the ratings that I have written down are when we reviewed the
Right.
episodes. They could change because as people vote
Yeah.
in the world,
Yeah.
the rating will drop or lower. So things could be different. Maybe Full House is winning.
Who knows?
We don't know.
Nobody knows.
But anyways, Full House had a 4-week run of beating Family Matters to start the show.
Oh, that's crazy.
So the first 4 episodes, Full House was better, before only getting 4 more wins the rest of the season.
Yeah.
And Family Matters' highest rating was a 7.4 rating,
Yep.
which was episode. What do you think? Which episode? Do you remember a good episode?
Was I'm thinking when Mother Winslow got her bathtub? No?
No, the Stakeout.
Oh, yeah.
And the
yeah.
hottie-
Yep,
the hottiest,
Yep.
Partner.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I don't
that
know
was
what
a
I
good
thinking.
episode. That was a good episode. I
Yes.
remember. Their lowest rated episode was actually this episode we just reviewed.
Yeah.
6.6 for The
Which,
Rock.
yeah,
video.
makes sense.
I said The Rock.
The Rock.
If The Rock was in it, it would have had a higher
You love
rating.
The Rock.
I do. Family Matters started out poorly, losing the first 4 episodes, but starting at episode 7, they went on a streak, winning or tying in 11 in a row. So the last stats I'll throw out here for all you stat lovers, talking to myself here.
I'm sure there's many.
Full House season 1 average rating was a 7.1.
Yeah.
If you take all the episodes, all the ratings, blah blah blah, it's a 7.1 for the overall season. Family Matters season 1 average rating was a 7. So technically, going by the averages, Full House wins by
0.1.
barely. But if you go head to head, Family Matters won. So it's
I'm Family Matters all the way. So
I think looking back at season 1, Family Matters was much funnier.
Right.
Had better everything.
Storylines,
Yeah. We'll see what season 2 brings us.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. With that, we'll get to the Where Are They Now? This week's segment is about the rock star himself, Eddie.
Eddie Winslow.
Yep. The king. The king.
The king of the Winslow.
Why the band would sing that? Darius McCrary.
Yep.
So,
What's he up to?
wasn't
he a cop?
no,
Okay.
definitely not.
Oh,
Let me-
I'm sorry. I'm doing spoilers here.
Let me get in here. So Darius, he's actually been in quite a bit since his time on Family Matters. Nothing like amazingly huge and successful. Although I say that, and I was called out last week with the John Stamos. Where Are They Now? That we just didn't realize that some of the stuff he was on was actually really huge stuff. So
Whatever.
So to me,
Yeah.
Eddie hasn't been in anything huge.
Right.
But I'll hit the big ones first. He was in Saw 6
Oh, really?
as
Shit,
Dave.
I was making about that.
Yeah, so I remember once I saw that, I'm like, damn, he was in one of those. I remember like when I watched it, because I wasn't watching Family Matters on the regular,
Right.
and I saw him, and I'm like, oh, Eddie.
Yeah, that's
He was
wow.
in that. Probably died. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm sure he
I
did,
can't
yeah.
remember, but he was in a TV movie as Muhammad Ali in a movie called Don King, Only in America.
Interesting. Okay.
He was on an episode of Cold Case.
Okay.
He was a
Heard of the
regular.
show.
He was a regular on the show Anger Management.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a popular show.
Yeah. He was the voice of Optimus Prime's partner Jazz in the
Okay.
2007 movie Transformers.
Okay. Interesting.
And also he had a 2-year run on Young and the Restless.
Wow.
Outside of those, he was on like many other shows or movies as small roles or, rather unknown
I
shows.
had no clue. He was...
Yeah.
I had no clue.
So his personal life, this is where
Oh.
we'll get a little dark here.
Okay.
His personal life. He's been married 3 times. First was in 2005 when he married a Vegas showgirl.
I was graduating
Chuck.
when he... Yeah.
Yeah,
Chuck
one
one.
forward for Eddie. They divorced after a year of marriage.
Okay.
Then in 2009, he was married to an author by the name of Kareen Steffens.
Okay.
So it's a rather odd spelling of the first name. So Kareen, I don't know. Steffens. The marriage ended when there were some allegations of physical abuse and domestic violence against old Eddie. Then Darius got married again in 2014.
All right.
Every 4 or 5 years, he's got to get married.
He's ready.
This time, he married a basketball player named Tammy Bronner.
Oh, okay.
This marriage ended in 2017, with Tammy also accusing him of domestic violence.
Ooh.
She alleged that Darius is violent, destructive, and unstable emotionally.
Eesh.
I'm painting a rather bad picture of old Eddie here for
Yeah.
the season finale, but also,
Ronnie really rubbed off on him.
right? She also said he was addicted to drugs and alcohol,
Yeah.
and he mistreated his daughter Zoe.
We both have daughters same time.
Yeah, me and Eddie were 2 peas in a pod. I mean, not exactly. Just on the daughter front.
Daughter name. Just a name.
Yes, yes. McCrary, Eddie, alleges back that she was just trying to extort money from him. Extort money from him. So, the court case ended up with Tammy getting full custody of their daughter, and he only gets to have weekly supervised visits.
Oh.
So, the court apparently didn't agree with his
Yeah.
thoughts there. But
Yeah.
anyways, the latest was he was engaged to Tanya James, the ex-wife of Rick James. And I'm Rick James, bitch.
What? That's crazy.
And that is the wife that was with Rick James when they were both arrested in 1991 for sexually assaulting and holding a woman hostage for 6 days. So
Wow.
Eddie just, man, he's rolling well here. But now in April of this year,
Yeah.
he was granted a 4-year restraining order from her. So,
Gosh, Teddy.
this is
how you're going to end our show?
This is
The season of our
this is
show?
it, man. This is it. Apparently, he was being abused now by her,
Oh.
and he filed the restraining order in fear of having the same fate as Phil Hartman. So she must have been pretty psyched
Wow,
out
yeah.
for him to get after him being accused of domestic violence, him getting a restraining order.
Wow.
So overall, I don't have a lot of positives about old Eddie here. But seems like he's done a bit of acting,
Yeah.
a lot of getting married, and a lot of
Really?
abuse.
At least Guess I love seeing Carl back on TV.
I did see on Young and the Restless, though. I think it was Young and the Restless. He and the new Little Richie were on Young and the Restless together.
Oh, together? Oh, that's
they
cool.
both were on there. So I'll end it on a positive.
That's nice. I like that.
But while I was saying that, I was hearing.
It sounds like a little bedtime story. The moon is out tonight, and the owls are hooing, and the wolves are howling. All right, so my bedtime story is going to be a little probably dull, just like these episodes.
Right.
But let's go back to the autographs.
Oh, yeah.
So I remember.
You said one was involving me.
Yeah, so this one's involving you.
I'm nervous because I do not remember.
No, so you do too. When Kenny was little, he always thought he was going to be a baseball player.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
So Kenny always was trying that signature.
Oh, yeah.
Always. That's all. I mean, I remember Kenny always trying that signature out. Do you still use that signature?
No.
That you made?
No, I don't think so.
You don't use that anymore, huh?
I think I can remember what signature you're talking about.
Yeah, it was pretty well planned out.
Okay.
Signature. I really enjoyed it. I remember it all the time. So, I'm not saying anything, but I have autographed some things nowadays.
Right.
Yeah. So now, like, for some reason, it always comes in my head about you autographing. And my autograph signature is the shittiest thing possible. So my name is Alex, but I have been informed I leave out the E when I autograph.
You do.
So I do an ALX.
Yeah.
Have we talked about this before?
I've seen you write your name, and we have talked about it before. Not on here, but in personal life.
So I leave out the E, so it looks like Alex. And then my last name is Galler, and I leave out a shit ton in that too.
It's basically Alex. LXG.
With the T.
All right, yeah.
And I think that's it.
Yeah.
My autograph is the worst. But now that I think about it, we've talked about autographing so much. I think I need to start personalizing stuff a little bit.
You should.
Yeah.
How many autographs do you sign a day? I mean,
not a day. Not a week. No, not even a week. Let's get real. I've probably done like 20,
and
25.
What are these for?
These would be for like the T-shirts or like
for
mullet time vegetable stand T-shirts.
Okay.
So I usually people want to want to autograph the T-shirt or like the beer koozie or something like that.
Okay.
So that's what I autograph. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So nothing crazy.
But yeah, you need to start personalizing them a little bit.
Yeah, I should. Yeah, like I just autographed a blanket with me on it. Should have done a personalized message on the blanket.
You should have. You just wrote your name?
Yep. Just my shitty ass signature. That's it. That's it.
Hey,
so.
But that's your signature. You can't change your signature.
No, I guess not. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't know how to do it any other way.
No.
So yeah, that's what I was on my. Every time I do it though, I think of you. Just sitting down there as a kid.
Oh, I used to. I think I have some of my old when I played baseball, Little League baseball. You got your picture, and you got it on a baseball card, and I would sign the corner of the card. Working on when those fans come up to me, I'll grab that card.
Could you still make it?
I could. 37-year-old rookie.
It's possible.
It's not out of the question.
So I mean, if any teams out there and
if you're listening,
professional baseball want to hire Kenny, so you know he's out there available.
I can also spit out some crazy Family Matters and Full House stats while I'm on the bench.
So that was I'm gonna finish it there with our bedtime story of the season. So snuggle up because it's gonna be a nice summer break. So maybe you don't need that extra blanket. All you need to snuggle with tonight is just a sheet and sweat it out on these hot summer nights with me.
All right. So thank you for tuning into the season finale.
Woo! We got two!
Season 1 of the two shows. And this was the season.
2 seasons, 1 show.
2 seasons, 1 show.
Wait, 1 season, 2 shows.
Yeah.
1 season.
It's like Survivor.
Yeah. 30 contestants, 1 winner.
Only one survivor. We're so happy you gave us a listen. Please join us.
Yeah.
Come the fall,
right,
for a new episode every Friday night. And in the meantime, catch up on the old episodes.
Yeah, catch up.
We gave you the standings. Check them out.
Yeah.
And vote on IMDb.
While you're at the beach, sitting by the pool, getting sweaty, getting tan, getting those ass cheeks tan like me, listen to the podcast, right?
Exactly.
You get your ass cheeks tan and all?
Every night.
Every night? What do you do? What do you got, a tanning bed in your bedroom? We're gonna finish. We're literally gonna end with that every night. You go to bed in a tanning booth? That's how we're going to end this season. All right. Well, hopefully this fall, you come out of that tanning bed. What are you, some kind of freaking weird-ass vampire? Instead of a coffin, you can go to your tanning bed.
This is not how I dreamed up the end of this season.
You want to finish?
Do I? Make sure to catch up on Family Matters and Full House on Hulu so that you're ready for the season 2.
You steal Kenny's account. He'll be in the tanning booth for a couple months.
I'll be busy. I'll be lobster red by the time it's done. Check us out on social media. We got some previous pictures and videos and such.
We're gonna get in before I guess we start the season. We'll have to get Kenny and we'll open that tanning booth with Kenny coming out for the season 2 premiere. Look out for that.
Anyways, thank you for checking us out. We will see you again next season.
And like we always say,
thank God it's Friday!
Hey, Kenny, grab me another beer.